got nothing on her. Lisa Ray got nothing on her. Trina got nothing on her. Man, you should see that ass on her. Jamaican girls can work it to work it. The Trini girls can work it to work it. Japanese girls can work.
Now, who were some of your influences coming up as a youth?
Well, Sugar Minot, of course. Peter Metro. The great Papa San. Shinehead. Shine was always an influence to me. Tonto Irie, Admiral Bailey. A few of them. You know what I'm saying?
Admiral Bailey,
Yeah.
Flower Gun.
Pure vibes, pure vibes, pure vibes. You know, anybody that had the vibes, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a vibe artist. I go on stage, I want the fire right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait. I want to do it right now. And that, you know, like Papa San, once he hold the mic.
Oh man, he was incredible.
Crazy fire right away. You know
he used to do that thing on the stage shows where he would just call out all the different DJs' names.
All the different DJ business stuff from
yeah, it's crazy.
He's a good friend of mine. Me and him went to Japan and faced off in 1989. Faced off. To me and him, it was we were just performing, but in Japanese they had us to be clashing.
Okay.
And we couldn't understand why the audience was going so crazy. Like, they want to see this clash. Somebody told her, yo, this is supposed to be a face-off.
Okay. So they tried to go Sting style.
Yeah, tried to go Sting. So, you know, we went back to, like, you going to give us some more money. We going to do this. Me and Sand was like, yeah, let's do it. And we caked up on some more money, and we went back there and gave them what they want. You know, 2 nights of just crazy pandemonium. People screaming for that fast talk style. New York style, Jamaican style clash. Was good.
Do you ever go back to Jamaica to perform to this day, or?
Hardly. The Jamaican dancehall scene right now, to me, it mash up. Don't want no parts of it. Like right now, those guys are ruining the business right now.
It kind of reminds me of hip hop in the U.S.
Yeah, you know? It's like what's going on right now. This bubble.
You put on the radio, you put on the radio and you hear like Waka Flocka
and this Dougie. I can't get with it. It's not real anymore.
And dancehall's going through the same thing.
It's going through the same thing.
Yeah.
And to me, like that, would that been around for so long in it, I think it's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, do what you do, make your money, homie. I'm not trying to beat on you. You know what I'm saying? This is all to do what you're supposed to do and further yourself. You do that, but I won't be a part of it.
It's almost like the artistry is gone.
It is gone. It is gone. You know, back in my time, you had to prove yourself to an audience night after night after night before you were even accepted in a studio to record.
Right.
And now anybody can put together a computer and a microphone and just say they're recording artist and put on that auto-tune on their voice and do what everybody else is doing. It's such a turn on.
Then you put them on stage, and what can they do?
Put them on stage and they embarrass themselves and waste people's time.
Yeah.
Back in my days, it was dancehall university, and I promise you, if you wasn't paying attention, you would not pass. You would not get through. They would not let you through.
The veterans wouldn't even let you touch the stage, would they?
The audience wouldn't even let you give you a chance. And I'm saying, if you were wasting their time, they wasn't gonna let you waste their time.
Now you talk about how the industry's changing. Now everybody can set up a computer and a program and a mic.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see the industry right now? As somebody who's you're the head of your own label, as well as an artist, so you see things from 2 different angles.
Yeah.
Where do you see the business going as far as the actual units itself, not performances, but actual selling units?
Well, tangible CDs and records are pretty much being obsolete right now.
Right.
It's all about downloads and ringtones.
Right.
I'll speak from a record company point of view first. That's good for business, because let's say if I was supposed to put out a Shinehead album, I would go out and press up 10,000 records and CD, and they're sitting all there because don't nobody buying CD and records no more. So they're sitting right here in my warehouse.
Right.
You know, it's all about the download. So you put it on a site where it's available for download for 99 cents. And people go and download it, and it didn't cost you nothing to set it up.
No overhead with that.
No overhead with it. So on that point, I understand. Don't agree, but I understand. As an artist now, I'm like, wow, it's easier for artists to take a little bit more control of their business. Like, you know, back then we were screwed around, we were robbed, taken advantage of. But you could be more hands-on on what you're doing around this time. You know, you you could get involved, you get your publishing, get your copyrights, your royalties, and you know, be executive producers to your own project.
Right.
You know, and get your name out and get what's due to you. You know, that was hidden from us back then. You looked on some of the records that I did in the 80s, at the bottom it marked written by this producer and that producer. And I always sit down and wonder, when did me and you write my lyrics? You know what I'm saying? When did we do that?
Right.
But I didn't know that part, that he was, while I was just getting a little advance for the song, he was getting year after year after year publishing.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we'll learn as we go along.
What do you think about like how the major labels seem real desperate right now?
They are desperate right now.
I don't know if you're aware. There's an internet sensation right now. This young 12-year-old girl, Rebecca Black.
I see
13-year-old.
I seen the YouTube.
And I heard she just got signed to a record label.
Well, you know, any young blood right now will get some attention because of what Justin Bieber is doing. That kid Justin Bieber moved a serious amount of numbers on units.
But this girl, she can't even sing, but she's become such a big internet gimmick.
You know what it is?
They're vibing
those
off
numbers,
that.
those numbers on YouTube's. If you calculate that to record sales, you have something. It's
Right.
a gamble. You know what I'm saying? They go, oh, she got 500,000 views. There's something there. You know, why shouldn't we try and see what's there? So that's why, you know, this record thing is a gamble. You know, when they sign people, they don't know if they're gonna make it or not. You know, it's just a gamble. But the good thing she has going, she had bargaining tools. She could say, I have 500,000 views in 3 months. They're sitting there going, well, these views could be downloads. You know, that's money for our pocket. So, you know, it is desperate, but once again, it's a business move.
It kind of reeks of desperation, though.
It is, because like I'm saying, CDs and records are a standstill right now. There's very few people still collecting CDs and records. You know, it's MP3 players and that type of player and stuff. Nobody's tugging along records and CDs anymore. So it's rough on them pressing up all these vinyls and CDs and spending $40,000, $80,000 on a music video and not be able to recoup it back.